Hey, good rainy Sunday morning, everybody. It's coffee chat. If you're not out of bed, get out of bed, or you can do it right in bed. Take your laptop to bed. Good morning, everybody. It's another rainy day here in Florida. It's just been raining. Good morning, Ron. How's everything up your way? Is it probably still raining up there? Today, they say it's going to rain earlier. It's really cloudy and stuff, so you know, I don't think it's raining yet, but they said once it's going to start raining today, it's going to rain all day long. And so I decided I'm going to, after the chat, if I can't fly up the field, I'll tiny whoop a little bit here. So this is a tiny whoop, and I'll play around with that in the house a little bit. Something to do. Fly around, chase the dog, chase Sue, or anything else I can find to chase. Hey Google, good morning.
Good morning, Lucky Dog. The time is 8 a.m. Right now in DeLand it's 69 and cloudy. Today, there'll be scattered thunderstorms with a forecasted high of 77 and a low of 70. Tomorrow at 7 a.m., you have take out trash. Have a nice day.
She's already nagging me to take out the trash. You know, last week I took it out like really early, and it sat out there for over a week, so I pulled it back in, so. But, yeah, she's nagged. If you ever get a Google Home, they're nag. Hey, yesterday we went out flying Phil, and some of you was on there. Ron was online there. I did a live one out there. The feed isn't as good out there, but still it's a live chat. But we came home, and we got home, I don't know, it's like 10:30 or so, something like that. And I get down our street here, and they've been building a new house down here, just a couple doors down. And get down the street, like there's a car on the side, which is nothing new. People park cars right on the street down here. I don't know why they do that, but get down here and something's on the road, and I just get up closer. Here's this guy working on this new house, and he had this vinyl flooring rolled clear out on the road, you know, blocking the entire road, you know. Oh, Ron says, I'm going out to the field this afternoon if it's not raining. Oh, that'd be cool. It'll be a fun time. It's fun to go out to fly field. So anyways, he had the entire road blocked. He had this vinyl that he's installing in his house rolled out on the road, completely, totally blocking the entire road. Well, I just pulled up there and stopped. Now, I was going to have to try to find some way to back up or get around. I can back the camper up, but it's not as easy as like just turning the car around. So I just sat there, didn't move home, didn't say nothing. Well, I can tell the guy, good morning, Denny, how you done? I could tell the guy was getting irritated, you know, just you can tell by his actions, you know. He took his good old time. He measured, he cut, he sat there, and he rolled one piece up and reluctantly pushed it off to the side. Here's his other piece there. He just took his good old time, he rolled it out. It's like, what kind of mentality that you think you can take a public road? I know it's a big open space. He was trying to cut that. I know what he was doing. The house has a brand new garage. He could have rolled it out in the garage. Anyways, I don't think the law allows you to close a road down in order to cut some vinyl flooring that's going in a new house. So anyway,
yeah, and then think of the stones and chips and stuff that's on the back of it, the grit from the road. Well, yeah. That'll be on the back of the vinyl.
Unless he thoroughly cleans that all off there when he lays that vinyl down, people who own that house go, hey, there's a little lump here in the vinyl. What's going on?
It'll cut through eventually.
There's a stone. Eventually it'll cut through on it. And Ron says, I would have ran it over. Well, you know, if he just had...
hysterical.
If he had it just laying there and was out, and it was smooth, I would just ran right over top of it.
Yeah,
it's like,
we'll just say we're flattening it out for you.
Yeah, flatten it's the road. But I mean, you could tell this guy was visibly pissed off, you know, because I wanted to drive down the road. I was the problem to him. So that was hilarious. I could not believe this guy, his actions, you know. I get it. Sometimes that was just a nice place, and you go, well, you know, I'll give this a try. But you got to remember, you're in the wrong, not the people driving down the road is in the wrong. And people are crazy. Well, we already all knew that. Idiots. So I thought I'd share that with you guys this morning there. I thought it was funny. It was kind of irritating, but it was funny, you know. It's like, and especially when he makes it sound like I was in the wrong, when he was in the wrong. Hey Google, tell me a joke.
What would you call it when a dinosaur gets into a car crash? Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Tyrannosaurus Rex. He rexed. That was pretty cool. All right. Hey, when in the summertime, when he was a kid, I pretty much know what Ron did as a kid. Not sure what Denny did. But anyone else watching this, what did you do in the summertime when school was out? Yay, school's out. I hated school. It was out, and what did you do? I mean, we worked a lot. We baled hay and mowed yards and that. Ron says I would have told him to move it or I'll run over it. So I'm pretty polite, you know. I gave him the benefit of the doubt. After a while, if he would have confronted me about, well, you're going to have to go around, I go, no, you're going to have to move the damn thing off the road, you know. We'll just call the sheriff, see what the sheriff has to say about that. So, anyway, in the summertime, when we did things, you know, we did work a lot. Like I said, we lived out on the farm. It's always baling hay or mowing yards. We didn't sit on our butts and play video games, but one thing we used to like to do is we'd get up into the hay mow and we'd make a little cabin up in the hay mow, and we'd do things like we'd jump out of the hay mow in a pile, but we'd make a cabin and we'd camp in it. I don't know if anybody else has done that, ever sleep overnight in the hay mow. We'd make a tent over the clothesline. We'd sleep out in the tent. We had a pump tent. We'd sleep in that. That is some of the things when we were not working, ride our bicycles and stuff, but we'd make cabins. You could actually make a maze up into the hay mow, and we'd make the one where you would go along and then there would take the bells out and it's dark and you would fall down and make a trap in there on it. But you know, that's one of the things we did as a kid. Ron said, after putting up with builders here, I don't have any respect for none of them. Well, I don't. Builders they're cocky. I don't know what's I know they want to get their job done, but they tend to infringe on other people's rights. And hey, I was out working, did some things. I didn't do it. The guy I was working with would do things like, I don't think we should do this, you know. Throw your trash in someone else's dumpster, things like that, you know. So anyways, back to the hay mow, and that's what we kind of did. That was fun, yeah. That was fun, you know. Maybe mess around the hay mow. And said a lot of times be broken barrels. We make a pile of hay, jump out of the hay mow into the soft hay, you know, and we'd camp out in the hay. And but that's one of the things. I don't know what kids do nowadays. Probably sit around play video games. I mean, we didn't play baseball or nothing. That wasn't. We had a basketball. We'd do that once in a while, but we didn't play baseball and all that stuff. That was, I don't know what did anybody else do. Leave a message. So what did you do when you was a kid for fun? What was your summertime? I couldn't wait to school get out. You know, get out of that damn prison of school and get out in the real world. You know.
Go catch fireflies at night.
Yeah, catching fireflies. That was fun. We used to do that. Put them in a jar.
Yep. Make rings out of them.
Yeah, you'd smash them. You'd smash it.
No, who didn't do that? Come on, be honest.
Yeah, who didn't do that? You'd smash the firefly and you'd smear it, you know, and it would glow, and you could make glow things.
That was fun. I wouldn't do it now.
Yeah, it was like that. But we did that with. We don't have fireflies in Florida. Do they have them in South Carolina? But Florida don't have fireflies.
Oh, okay. I think
it's a northern thing, you know. So yeah, we used to do that. Lightning bugs, you know. That was fun, you know. Let's go outside and catch lightning bugs, or all the kids don't do now. Yeah, they don't do any of that stuff now. Kids don't know how to be kids, you know. Right now they plan on how to attack schools.
Playing in that creek behind you on the TV.
Yeah, there's a creek back there. Go back there and play in the creek and catch crawfish and other fish and mess around in the creek. We did that. Hang around the woods and go down through the woods and stuff. That's the kind of stuff we did as a kid. So I don't know, what do you all do? If anybody out there listening later on or now has kids, what do your kids do? do me a favor, leave a message or comment now. What do your kids do now? What does the 2018 kids do in the summertime now? I bet it's not as good and wholesome as it was when we were kids.
You played stickball on the street?
We didn't do that. We didn't play with balls much. We weren't ball people. Hunt mushrooms. Loved to hunt mushrooms in this time of year, spring and that. The morels, the yellow sponges and that.
Climb trees.
Climb trees. We did that. One game we played once was you get a little tree and you climb to the top of it, and as the tree bent over you, we'd call riding trees. You would get up there and ride the tree down. That was fun. You know, we did stuff like that. We had a little clubhouse across the road in an old pig pen. We painted it pink. I think we called it the Three-Eyed Monster Club. We did that. Was long time. That was down Lake Fork there. That was Dave Abers across the road. Bike and mow grass for money. Yeah, I know. That's like we did. Rode bicycles everywhere. We always and then mowed grass, make money. You know, that's how we did it. Used to like model cars. Usually I got $2.50 to mow a car. You can buy a model car for that. And, you know, go get the mow yard and go do that. Neighbor's guy, he used to tell us to mow yard, and he'd take us down Lakeville Speedway and get to go to the races, and I loved that, you know. Ron says the fox we had in the pig pen. Yeah, we had the fox we had in the pig pen, kept a fox, you know. The animals, played around with the animals and that. So anyways, that was kind of fun there. We did that stuff. Hey, duct tape, another good subject. What can you do with duct tape? Duct tape is versatile. If you see here in these pictures, here's a couple. I think they're going to go to the prom. They made their clothes, their prom dress and his prom outfit out of duct tape. This guy here, he reupholstered his sofa out of duct tape. It's going to probably last a long time on it. And there's so many things you can do with duct tape. The NASCAR people, they call it 200-mile-an-hour tape. Look at this car here coming up. It's got a did the whole fender. You know, he duct taped that fender right on there. Flat tire. If you have a flat tire, you just take a little duct tape, go over top of the tire there, and it's like brand new. You know, that duct tape is probably one of the most useful things around. And I bet you most everybody here or watching later has a roll of duct tape. I know I do. I got a couple of them. You know, it fixes everything. You know, you can miracle thing like WD-40. What's going on that one? WD-40 will do just about whatever you want to do. So, very useful thing is duct tape. So, we talk a little bit about duct tape. And then another little question: if you was reborn again now, would you rather to be reborn into the past, or would you rather be reborn into the future? You know, Sue, I think you said you'd rather be reborn in the past.
It would be interesting to see the future, but it's probably too crazy. I'd like to go back to the past. There's people there I'd like to see and talk to.
Oh, Ron said Sandy had a hole in her fender, put duct tape on. It works. You know? So yeah, interesting thought. What would you rather do? Go to the future or go to the past? You know, Ron says he would like to be born in the past. The past is a lot more wholesome than it is right now. In the future, I can only imagine. You know, one guy watch on, he'll talk about thinking about past or future. He said that how did he say that? The past, you're regressing, or in the future you're depressing. But if you live in the present, you're living in the now. You know, and really you shouldn't live. I do see people do that. They worry too much about the past, or
depends on how far back you go in the past.
Yeah, it depends on what you're worrying about. You know, or don't let go of something in the past. You know, it's not good to not let go of the past. If you got something that's holding on to you, it's got a hold of you, and so it's not really good to dwell in the past. Now, to remember the past, to remember the past is a good thing, because you don't want to forget the past, you know, and to think about how things was different, how much maybe things were better. To say, I can't wait till. That's the other line. Well, I can't wait till. Well, I can't wait till. You know, you'll enjoy where you're at, and it's like if you're constantly wanting to wait until the future, you're not enjoying the present. You know, enjoy what's going on today. It's a lot better. Yeah. The past was a lot better. I agree with that. I really think the past was a lot better. I don't think the future is going to get any better. You know, I think it's going to get worse. But yeah, you know, I mean, it's good to plan for future and stuff too. I would kind of know what it's going to do in the future. It'd be interesting, like way past our lifespan, to know what's happening. It might be pretty scary. It's kind of scary now. You know, the world is a scary, scary place. I'm not as scared. You know, that's something I'm never scared. But I'm more aware now that things aren't what they used to be. You know, and you be aware of your surroundings. And you know, here comes the rain. They said once it starts, it'll rain all day. So it just started. So at a little after 8 o'clock, we got rain. So yeah, I am aware of the present, you know, and what's going on and stuff. And did I say what I would want to do? I would be kind of either way. I don't know if I'd want to go. I think past, because although I love technology and technology keeps growing, that's probably one of my favorite things is technology. I'm looking here at my desk, all the technology that's going on around here. I've got some batteries charging here for my little tiny whoop, and I'm talking to y'all on this live chat. I've got a phone and a camera here and a fancy microphone here. And so
do that 50 years ago.
Couldn't do that 50 years ago. It was unheard of. To sit around and talk with some friends in a live coffee chat. We could possibly be talking to anybody we have. I've had them coming from China and stop in before, Australia, and so literally can have a chat talking to people completely around the world, just sitting here at my desk.
So 50 years ago, was that like 1968?
Yeah, it was like 1968. You didn't have nothing like this.
Computers were starting then, we just didn't know it. We didn't.
Ron says rain in here.
Rudimentary, you know.
Well, you know, I don't think in '68 the computers were much of anything.
They were.
There was some around.
Yeah.
But
big company.
Personal computers.
Not personal computers, no.
I did a thing on that. I forget what date it was, but probably early '80s. Probably personal computers, because I had a computer when nobody else had a computer. But that's when it did. But yeah, if you was go live back in the past, you would miss all the technology. Now some people don't care about it. Denny says past if you could pick the year. Yeah, that's right. To pick the year that you would want to go back and live in, whatever year. And oh, did you hear? Sounds like it had rain on my end. Did you hear it? It poured here for a second, then it stopped. Yeah. But yeah, you can pick up whatever year you want to go back to. It'd be interesting to go back to the year that you were born. What happened on the year you was born? What was going on? You know, spend a little time in that year. That would be kind of interesting to do. Even go back further to see what was it like back in, say, the cowboy days, or in the, you know, to go back in those days would be interesting. I don't think I'd want to stay there. That's the issue. I don't think I would want to stay into that, you know. Well, it says Denny wouldn't want to go back to the caveman dinosaurs.
I said that.
Yeah, or you said that. But you agree with Denny's what you said. Yeah. Yeah, dinosaurs might be scary. You know, and y'all see Jurassic Park. That was weird. But yeah, I don't think I'd want to stay back.
I picked a year.
You know. You picked the year 1960. That was, I think that was a pretty good year, you know.
All our grandparents were still alive then.
Right. Yeah, that's the thing. You'd see your grandparents and you see parents and
Dad was still living.
Yeah, and Dad is still with us. So we all.
I could talk to them then, and understand.
Well, and now that they've been gone for a while, it would be interesting to have a conversation with what today, on the 50s and 60s, those were good years. Yeah, have a conversation with parents and grandparents of what's going on today compared to where they're at that point. And interesting thought, you know. Time travel would be fun on it. So, all right, that was some of my thoughts for today. I think we're going to go ahead and get ready to get out of here for today and watch it rain. We're going to watch it rain today, but I'm going to tiny whoop a little bit here. If you're watching this later on and enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up and do us a favor, subscribe. If you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button, and you can hit the little bell if you want to be notified when I've got a new one coming out, which is every day. But leave comments. If you have any comments, we'll talk about them tomorrow. I'm always looking for more subject matter that we can chat about there. It's fun to come up with different subjects, you know, on it. So thank everybody for showing up. Ron, Denny's always here. We enjoy you guys coming by every day. It makes it more fun, you know. Yeah, we do about 20 minutes and just chat for what's going on for the day there. I can't see the number of anyone popped out on if anybody else had been. Sometimes people just pop on and check it out and leave there. But if you did leave a comment, then share it with your friends, share it with everybody. The more we get them, I think the more fun the chat becomes. So we'll see everybody again tomorrow morning. If it's not raining where you're at, enjoy the beautiful outside. And if it's raining, find something to do inside. Then he said he didn't have no rain yet. So all right, see everybody again tomorrow.